Most side hustles don't fail because people are lazy. They fail because they're built on hope and not a system. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to reveal 7 or 8 side hustles that you could actually start today. And this is great because some of these don't require you to be on camera. Most of these don't require you to have any prior experience. And some of these are actually going to allow you to rely on the experience that you have to actually make money. So if you are looking for something that you can start this week, if you're looking for something that you don't have to show your face, you don't have to build a following, then watch this entire video because I think a number of these opportunities are for you. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to comment down below which of these you are most interested in and then take action, okay? Nothing will ever happen until you start moving forward. Hi, my name is Alston Godbold, and I believe in platform proof income. I don't believe in getting paid by the YouTube Partner Program or the TikTok Shop or any of these other ad revenue platforms because they're unpredictable, they're unstable, and they can be taken from you at any point. I believe if you want to be a real business owner, you need to have a platform proof income. And if you feel the same way, follow me and share this video with anyone out there that believes the best way to monetize is to getting paid by the platforms. All right, so what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about side hustles that you could actually start today. This is for you if you work a full-time job, if you have family obligations like me. I have 3 kids, twin 10-year-olds and a 7-year-old who'll be 8 pretty soon, a wife. And so, my time is pretty limited outside of work. So I wanted to come up with a few different ideas, scrounge the internet for some ideas that you could potentially implement. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one. Now, you've probably heard this one before. I am a medium fan on this, but I think there's a way that you could actually make this even more beneficial. Number one is being a UGC content creator for brands. And so basically with UGC, you are going to create videos for companies. For example, let's say Nike is looking for a 40-year-old man. There are a number of ways that you can find these different opportunities, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But you could actually create a 60-second video where you are talking about the benefits of a Nike shirt or shoes or whatever it is. And the reason why brands are turning to UGC content creators is because they look like everyday people. We consumers are shifting away from the highly produced, highly edited, over-edited, notice my videos aren't overly edited, overly edited advertisements. People don't want to buy from perfect people. Perfect people want to buy from people that look like you and me. And so you can be a UGC content creator. There's a number of ways to find them. You can go directly to company websites. There are third-party marketplaces that actually do this as well, where they connect UGC content creators with actual brands. One thing that I would do is try and make a portfolio. Now, this obviously will require you to be on camera, but I think while I'm not 100% sold on UGC, I think there's a way to increase the value of it. Before signing your name on the dotted line to be a UGC content creator, see what opportunities you have for, can you download the videos and can you post them on your own social media? So that way you're double dipping. One of the drawbacks I feel with UGC is that you're creating videos for other people and the brand, let's say Nike, is going to potentially make money off of your video for months, weeks, and years to come, and they're only going to pay you $500. But if you still have that opportunity to monetize your video, let's say you could put it on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and LinkedIn, you can still make money off of that video outside of the UGC. That's a good way to go. A lot of people will sign an exclusivity agreement where they can only make the video for other brands. But this is what you're going to do. You're going to find one of these marketplaces, or you're going to go to a website that you want to work for. You are going to apply to become a UGC content creator. You're going to submit some sort of portfolio where you're going to present your demographics and biographics. And if they say yeah, they're going to give you a framework for the type of video that they want to create. Now, what you can do to make this a little even more unique is you can actually do this for small and medium businesses. I think a lot of people are going to go after the big brands, the Fortune 500, but what if you went after the local businesses that realize that they need to have a presence on TikTok, but they don't have anybody out there that they don't have any employees. They don't have the manpower to dedicate to having one of their full-time employees also do UGC content, or they don't understand the process themselves because not everybody is on the internet all the time. So I'm thinking there's a deli down the street called Tenuda's. Tenuda's they have a small presence on TikTok. What if you partnered with them and you said, hey, you know what? I'm going to do 5 videos per month for, I don't know, $1,500, where I talk about different aspects of Tenuda's. Maybe I use your ingredients to cook lasagna. Maybe I happen to be hungry and I stop into the deli and get me a sandwich from Tenuda's. That video can live on Tenuda's social media profiles forever, showing the benefits. It looks like a regular average person, and you actually get the benefit of creating content and making money up front. Whenever you're doing this, make sure that you are trying to get money up front so that you're not just stiff. The other cool thing about this is that you can do this in a weekend. In fact, you could probably do this in about an hour. I know that I can make about 10 videos in an hour if I put my head down and focus, and there's no reason why you couldn't do it too. So let me know what you guys think about that UGC content creator with the twist. And the twist is really important because you want to have more control and you want to have more access. You don't want your videos just floating out there being monetized without your opportunity. Number 2, I think that what you can do is you can audit businesses or companies or entities that you have experience with. So here you can reach out to, let's say you are a bookkeeper. Let's say you're an accountant, right? You can reach out to small businesses or other accountants and offer to do audits. Audits obviously are going to be really popular this time of year because the year's ending and we're going to have tax time pretty soon. This one, you don't necessarily have to be on camera, but you will need to have, you will need to display your credentials. So let's say you have a degree in accounting, you've gone to school, you've got a master's degree in it. You're going to have to show your work. You've worked for a top 5 accounting firm for the last 20 years, so you have the knowledge, skills, and experience. What's really popular and important about this is that you are helping people solve a problem. Again, I think the small to medium-sized businesses that are trying to do their accounting themselves is the best way to go. Obviously, I don't think you should go after the Fortune 500 companies because they're going to have accounting departments, but you want to try and focus on those businesses where they've got the uncle who took a couple accounting classes, and so he's doing all of the accounts payable and the accounts receivable. You could probably turn that into a pretty lucrative consulting gig if you do a good job, if you help them save money or save time or avoid frustration. But I think doing audits is really powerful because, and again, I'm thinking about this local business's Paelli's. I obviously don't know their accounting back end, but let's say I was an accountant and I'd been an accountant for 20 years for a Fortune 500 company. And I say, hey, look, I've got the knowledge, skills, and experience to help take some of the frustration off of your plate, because a bakery doesn't want to deal with accounting. A bakery doesn't want to deal with some of those other aspects. They want to bake great cakes and donuts and things of that nature. So think about that. And what you can do is you can actually set up these consultations where you're meeting over Loom or Zoom, and you don't even have to go in person. Ideally, you probably want to go in person 1 or 2 times to just introduce yourself and kind of get rid of the formalities. But this is going to take some legwork. This might take some networking through LinkedIn. And you might also have to start small. Start with a few people that you know, build up a little clientele base, and then grow from there. But I think this is a really cool idea. Along those same lines, I think you could also do, you could create a social media profile where you are displaying your knowledge, skills, and experience, and you can offer content audits, or you can offer audits based on whatever your skill is. Maybe you're a great writer, you're a great resume writer, and you create content on TikTok talking about the tips and tricks and what people are doing wrong when it comes to writing resumes, and you offer to do a resume audit. You hop on a Zoom call with them for 30 minutes, charge $100 to improve their resume, or if you're a great copywriter, whatever it might be. The great thing about it is you can get paid up front with this, right? You don't have to get paid on the back end. You can just build a simple website where they go to your website, they pay for the service, and then they schedule a call with you. You hop on the call, you have them send you whatever documents you need ahead of time, and then you can simply go from there. But I think auditing people that are frustrated and struggling and need help, and doing it at an affordable amount of money, at an affordable price, is a really good way to build a clientele. And then you can even sell more back-end services in the back end. So for example, let's say you are a resume auditor, right? So you meet with them for 30 minutes, charge them $50. Toward the end of it, you can say, hey, look, we spent a bunch of time together. I helped you with a bunch of things. What I think would really help you is a full package of my services. Including the services are interviewing techniques. I will actually rewrite your resume for you, and this is the price. And so you can actually build in a little bit of an upsell as well. I think that's pretty cool. Number 3, I think managing YouTube for other people is a huge service. If you don't want to be on camera, you like YouTube, you understand how it works, but you could be a YouTube upload packaging operator, so you're working behind the scenes. Here, you're going to take the frustration of being a YouTuber off the plate of a YouTuber. So if you don't know, being a YouTuber is more than just making the video. There's coming up with the idea, there's making the video, there's the video editing process, and then there's the back-end stuff. So the back-end stuff may include uploading the video, coming up with titles, thumbnails, descriptions, distribution. So setting the YouTube video out a number of places. For example, I'll show you here. Whenever I upload a YouTube video, I upload it to all of these different places as well. So I upload it to Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Facebook groups, school, and you could actually do that for a number of YouTubers to help them get more reach, to get more views. And you could essentially do the same thing for podcasts, but helping people expand their reach. You are in a service-based business, and you could charge by the number of videos that you are uploading and packaging per month. If you're doing 10 videos, charge $50. I don't know, test it. If you're doing 30 videos, so one video every single day, charge $200, because it does require a pretty good amount of time, and you can start doing this for multiple people. Again, start thinking about ways that you can save people time, energy, frustration, and potentially money, and help them make more money, and you can do that. So like I said, I upload to about 20 different places. As soon as I upload this video, it'll go out across 20 different platforms, and you could be the person to do that, right? You don't have to worry about the video editing. You don't have to worry about, color grading or sound or anything like that. You just are responsible for uploading it in different places. Number 4, and this is one of my favorite, you create templates and printables. So you create digital products and you sell those digital products. Now there's a number of ways that you can sell them. Personally, I'm a big fan of selling digital products on your own. So sell them through your social media, sell them through YouTube, sell them through your blog, even run Facebook and YouTube ads to them. Another option is you can sell them on Etsy, Gumroad, Creative Market. If you go the second route, Etsy, Gumroad, Creative Market, you don't have to have a following. You can piggyback off of those different marketplaces and just make sure that you are creating stuff that people are actually interested in. I'm more of a fan of selling it on my own because I can charge more. I can get access to the email address of my target audience. I can sell them more stuff on the back end. I can build a deeper connection. A lot of people choose to go the other route. So they will sell stuff through like Etsy and Gumroad and Creative Market, and then they will try and build a community on the back end, which can work. I've had more success going my route. That's why I do it. But you can build Notion templates. You can do this on Canva for free. Just find a software that you are comfortable with. I'm a huge fan of Canva because 99% of the stuff that you need to build out templates and printables can be done for free using Canva. So things that I've built on Canva, I built wedding table numbers. I built out Instagram stories templates. I built out so many different planners and cheat sheets and workbooks and all sorts of stuff. Notion, you can do like social media planners. I've done that. Wedding planners, all sorts of stuff. But you can do that all for free. And then you just share the link once they buy from you. Pretty cool. Number 5, and I think this is really powerful and it still works in 2025, 2026. Start affiliate marketing. Yeah, I said it. Start affiliate marketing with the products that you have around you. Walk around your house, collect all the stuff that you've purchased, look on Amazon for things that you've purchased recently, and start making product review videos. And the reason why you want to make product review videos is because people will see a product or they're going to hear about a product from Amazon. They're going to copy the name of the product and they're going to paste it right into YouTube. And then they're going to type in review afterwards. And if you are creating a review video, there's a very good chance that your video will pop up. You put your affiliate link in the description. Make sure that you reference your affiliate link. Tell people, hey, look, if you want the best price, go ahead and click the link in my description to get the best price today. But what happens oftentimes is people sometimes just go to Amazon and they browse, or Target or Walmart, wherever. They see something that they might be interested in. They will copy the entire name of the product. They'll paste it in to YouTube, and they're going to be looking for reviews, how to use it, first impressions, accessories, unboxings, and those are all different opportunities. So if you just got a bunch of stuff from Santa for Christmas, this could be an opportunity for you to start affiliate marketing. And you can do it with any product. Don't think that the product has to be over $100. Start small, get your feet wet, get used to the cadence of making videos. Ideally, make sure that you have the product so that you can hold it up and show it. That increases your credibility. But yeah, I think affiliate marketing still works. You don't necessarily have to be on camera. You can have your camera facing above you, pointing down at the thing that you have, but at least have your hands and whatnot in the shot. And when you're doing affiliate marketing videos, make sure that you talk about the pros and the cons of the thing that you're talking about. You build better credibility and trust when you're talking about the pros and cons instead of just talking about how great something is. Because we know that everything out there has flaws. I love this camera, but it overheats at about 23 minutes. And so, if you notice, most of my videos wrap up at 23 minutes because if I go any longer, it'll overheat. So if I were making a video, I would say, hey, this is a great vlogging camera. It's lightweight. I can take it with me. I've used this video to record both in an office as well as down by the lake, and it works out great. However, one of the biggest drawbacks is maybe the audio quality isn't great standalone. So I've got to buy a microphone that works well. Another potential drawback is it gets hot and overheats and stops working at the 23-minute mark. So that's something you've got to be aware of if you plan on buying this camera. So I think affiliate marketing will still work. I've got a number of videos about affiliate marketing, but don't sleep on affiliate marketing. There's always a group of people out there called early adopters that will buy anything just because it's new. There are a group of people out there that are going to want to buy stuff that's old because, they're looking for discounts. I highly encourage you to start with whatever products you have, however silly you think they are. Start making review videos. You'll be surprised. There's a milk frother review video out there that has like 50,000 views. A milk frother, $25 milk frother. And I've talked about that before on this channel. Number 6, one of my absolute favorite, and I have done this for a while, paid workshops. And so what you're going to do here, and I love paid workshops. Paid workshops is essentially you're going to have a session. I used to do these every single Thursday where you're going to meet for 90 minutes or maybe 2 hours at most, where you're helping a specific group of people achieve a specific result. So for example, what I used to do is I used to help content creators create their first digital product. And I would lay out a 3-day roadmap, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for them to create and sell their first digital first digital product. In addition, as a bonus, I would actually tell them how to get traffic, but the one result I was helping people get was to create their first tiny digital product. What's really important and really cool about it is you can get paid up front. You can meet people where they are. So there are going to be people with different levels of experience. I had one person that was completely new to content creation and didn't even know what a digital product was. I had a small business owner that was wondering how she could get more traffic to her small business. And so one of the biggest benefits of doing paid workshops, especially if they're live, is people will come to you and ask specific questions and they'll feel like their needs have been met. And you can use that as a way to upsell people on the back end as well. You can use, I would recommend using content. So attract people to you with your content, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can do paid ads, but people aren't going to trust you as much. It's kind of, there's a higher barrier there. People have to see you a bunch of times before they trust you enough to invest with you. And that's one of the biggest benefits of organic traffic. So like social media. But yeah, so I really love paid workshops and they can work for anything. As long as you can identify a specific result to help people, the smaller, the narrower, the better. I would charge $50 for my workshops, but then, like I said, I would have order bumps and upsells on the back end where people would invest. We got to wrap up here because we're about the 20-minute mark, and like I said, my camera might shut off at the 23-minute mark. Anyway, number 7, the last one, is I think one of the most powerful things that you could do is go out and find sponsorship opportunities for YouTubers and podcasters. Podcasters live and die on sponsors. However, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort. But what if you put together a pack of information talking about what the podcast or YouTube channel is about, who their target demographic is, who their target market is, and you reach out to 15, 20 people every single day, and you get sponsorships. So sponsorships are kind of like in-ad placements. This podcast episode is brought to you by Netflix. Netflix is the greatest show on the earth, right? And so you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to show your face. You just need networking skills and you need the ability to do a little bit of research. So you got to go out and find different advertisers to work with. So you're going to take a major part of a frustration for podcasters and YouTubers and you're going to take that off their plate. I think that's a really cool idea. They can pay you a monthly retainer, they can pay you commission, and you could work with a number of podcasts. And there's YouTube videos out there teaching you how to find sponsorships for podcasters and YouTube channels that you could take advantage of. Learn that skill, and that's a high quality skill. That's a high level skill that you can transfer into other aspects of life. Let me know which of the 7 that you are most interested in. Comment down below. But as I say in every one of these videos, it's only going to make sense. It's only going to be relevant to you if you pick one and take action. Don't watch another YouTube video. Don't hem and haw and overthink about it. Today's Sunday. Don't think I'm going to make a decision on Wednesday. Make a decision today. Commit to it. Go all in. And expect for it to be hard. Expect for it to be a challenge. Work through it. Overcome it. If millions of people have done it before you, there's no reason why you can't do it too. Take action and let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.